Mike, this just in. Ryan Madson cannot close games. I mean, I lost some sleep too today. I was that frustrated. You have a different way. You just turn the station, you tell me. So
while the second home run was still in the air, I switched to channels and did not go back.
I tell you what, this was an area that they should have addressed more in the offseason. You knew Lidge was probably not going to come back, and even if he did, you know, he had to have an insurance policy because of his injury. Romero's not there. This bullpen is in shambles. Danny's Baez tried the other day to get some outs. He gave up a home run. They could have got back in the game against Washington. What's the answer here to this bullpen? This is a major thing they need to get corrected.
It's so frustrating because, number one, you know, we talked about this before. There's this closer myth out there, but everybody in baseball buys into it, so to some extent, perception is reality. Ryan Madson is a gargantuan head case about the ninth inning. There's no good reason for that in the world, except that it's kind of the baseball culture and the fact that Ryan Madson is apparently a head case. So I think what you have to do, if you're Charlie Manuel, is approach the ninth inning the way you approach an eighth inning, situationally, and think about pairing your pitchers against the opposition more and get away from this notion that you've got to have this specific guy that has this ridiculously specific role. It's great if you have Mariano Rivera. If you don't have Mariano, and 2 years ago the Phillies had Mariano Rivera.
And Brad Lidge.
Last year, Brad Lidge was perhaps statistically the least effective pitcher in Major League Baseball. They lost 12 games last year in which they led in the ninth inning, which is insane.
Yeah.
You think about the fact that they won 93 games despite that. So it's enough to drive you batty, and I hope it's enough to drive Charlie to really try a new approach.
They got to do something sooner. You can't wait. This division looks like it's improved. Atlanta looks better.
No
the
question.
Mets are going to hang around. The Marlins look like they're better too. This cannot be a situation where you go in good faith with a Madsen. We're going to try him again. You had a chance last year, and you've seen what they do. I thought they had already tried this situational thing last year, and he was doing it pretty well. Now he's gone away from it. These guys aren't cutting it. I would try Chad Durbin as the closer, and the reason I'm saying that is he's never done it. He's the most effective pitcher out of that bullpen right now. So why not use your best pitcher in that situation?
Well, I think one of the things that I just want to caution you a little bit here, Starkey. The sample sizes are very small at this point.
We're 2 weeks in.
It's early in the season. They've already got a couple of complete games, so the bullpen has not been severely taxed. And some of these guys, I mean, Baez is a guy who I don't want to give up on yet, even though he did have a real bad outing. I don't think the overall quality of their pitching staff is as bad as it may look in these. Again, when you get down to these insanely specific situations, and remember that Lidge and J.C. Romero ought to soon be back. I would think so. So I'm not sure this is as big a deal as it might seem when we're so frustrated at watching this thing play out on television.
I just don't want to see it get like it was last year, 12 times where it happened.
Yeah, that's
I don't
insane.
want it also to be, well, we have Lidge and Romero come back, therefore we're not going to try to do anything to change this. Those are bad backup plans to have.
I agree. Your point is a good one.